What's going on, Flyers fans? And Happy New Year to everyone. Happy 2025. It's your boy, Sal G, here with you on Friday morning. That's right, late night hockey action, yo, coming to you. Well, Flyers were in Vegas tonight, and what they say is the saying goes, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And let's hope this performance by the Flyers just stays out west and gets buried in the desert somewhere because this was an awful game. Terrible game if you had to watch it, and pretty bad if you have to cover it too. But I'm here and break it all down for you. Here with you tonight on Clear the Ice on It's a Wrap Network. So please make sure you throw up a like for your boy, a like for Clear the Ice, and a like for It's a Wrap Network. Make sure you also share and subscribe. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight and tuning in this morning, early morning here. And for all you folks who like to watch your post game shows after your morning sip of coffee, well, we'll have this recorded and queued up for you right in your feed. So make sure you subscribe. All right. Well, the Vegas Knights are a pretty darn good team. Coming into the game, they were 25, 9, and 3, won 10 of their last 11 games. The Vegas Golden Knights are leading the Pacific Division with now, after the win, 55 points and have an NHL best coming into the game, 716 point percentage, and are also 10 and 2 in December and 6 and 1 in their last 7 games, and they are 15 and 4 at home. So just like the desert in the, the middle of the summer, they are hot, hot, hot. So the Flyers, though, the 6-game road trip can't end soon enough. They are now going to Toronto, and they will finish that game or finish the road series against Toronto coming up Saturday. The Flyers are currently 2-3-0 in their 6-game road trip. It is the longest road trip of the season for the Flyers. So, like I said, can't end soon enough. Alexei Kolosov was in goal tonight. That's because Sam Urson is hurt again with that same lower body injury. Well, we don't know if it's the same, but I'm going to assume it is that groin injury that's been bothering him all year. And we're getting shades of Ron Hextall here. Hextall had a groin injury that he had to manage quite a bit throughout his career. And looks like maybe we have this issue with Sam Urson. And fortunately, Alexei Kolosov was in goal, but unfortunately for Flyers fans and for the Flyers organization, they do not have a starting goalie, a number one goalie on this team. No, sir, they don't. Kolosov started and had to go against the likes of Jack Eichel, who coming into the game had 10 goals, 38 assists. It is the second in the NHL with assists for Jack Eichel. He is currently the best player on Vegas. They have some injuries on their end, but you wouldn't know it. Jack Eichel, though, is playing well, and so are the Vegas Golden Knights, kicking butt, taking names. Well, the way the game started off, you would have thought perhaps that the Flyers were on a roll and perhaps didn't hit the slot machines when they got to Vegas. Maybe they're going to do that after the game. It seems like they're going to need to get a break there somehow. But coming into it right in 21 seconds into the game, Tyson Forrester with a goal. Flyers go up 1-0. It's the Cates Brink Forrester line. It's been awesome. One of the few bright spots on this team at the moment, along with Travis Konechny, who we'll get into here shortly. They had assists from Bobby Brink and Noah Cates. Cates had a sweet backhanded pass through the legs of a VGK defender and went right to Tyson, who deposited that loose change into the net. Flyers coming into the game were 3-2-1 at T-Mobile Arena, while the rest of the league had a 4.11 win percentage. Well, now it's 3-3-1 because they didn't win. They lost. 6:50 in the first period. A goal almost went past the crease as Alexei Kolosov was trying to make the save, slowed up as it was going under his legs, and then the Flyers defender sweeped it away, but went under his 5-hole there. It's stuff like this that Alexei's got to clean up. That goal could have really bit the Flyers. I mean, they ended up winning the game. They lost the game anyway, but again, it's stuff like this by Kolosov. We need tighter goaltending. We didn't have it in this game. And the Golden Knights were on the Flyers like flies on shit. And you've probably heard that expression before. Shots on goal in the first period. Flyers outshot the Knights twice as many shots. They had 8 shots to Vegas's 4. There was some decent defense, though, in the period. Morgan Frost had a nice back check, saving a breakaway attempt. Again, that probably could have been another goal. Vegas goes on the power play, 17 minutes in. Goaltending interference on Ryan Poehling. Poehling ended up crashing into the net. His head was down as he was trying to corral the puck and make a play. And as soon as he lifted his head up, couldn't put the brakes on in time and barreled into the goalie, into the net. And the Golden Knights were not having that. They were pulling Poehling out by the skates out of the net there. But Vegas Knights, pretty good on the power play, 25% is 7th best in the NHL, while the Flyers have a 78.1% penalty kill, which is 21st in the league. So the penalty kill, not so good, was a lot better when the season started, was a lot better last year. We know that much. Going into the second period here, the Flyers were pretty much shot for shot on shots on goal with the Knights. Flyers had 11. The Knights had 12. And then 51 seconds into the game, Vegas Knights give us a little deja vu, reverse style. Tied the game up 1-1. Mark Stone with the goal. Assist by Eichel and Hannafin. Jack Eichel with a nifty pass to, to Stone through the legs. And that was your goal. Tied 1-1, 2 minutes and 13 into the second period. We get a Vegas Knights score again, wraparound goal by Nicholas Haig. And this was a goal that I think Kolosov should have had. Wraparound ended up going through his legs, not your traditional, corner of the post net wraparound goal. Joel Farabee had a turnover. Haig goes around back of the net, wraps it in through the 5-hole of Kolosov. 5-hole has been a problem for Coley and in this game and this season so far. Assist on the goal was by Keegan Kolosar. Knights up 2-1 with that goal. And return 3 goals. It's a -3 if you're counting at home. -3 because the Flyers didn't score a damn goal in the second period. So the second period rears its ugly head. The past few games, the Flyers have been better in the second. This game comes right back, and it killed them. This was the turning point. Just this entire period, the Knights scored 3 goals to Flyers nothing. So Flyers giving up goals and spending a lot of time in their own zone, usually a recipe for disaster. Because if you're doing that, you're giving up shots on goal, and you're probably giving up goals, and you gave up 3. And that's what you had here. 18-22. In the second period, we have a wrist shot by Dorfor with assist by Theodore and Braden McNabb. Dorfor snipes it. Maybe Kolosov was screened. I don't know. It looked like he could have been because there were some bodies down there, but I don't know. Probably another soft goal. All you goalie guys would know more than me, but the Knights are up 3-1 at that point. 3-1. That's 3 goals in the second, and the Flyers scored Jack Shiz. Third period, shots on goal. Flyers only muster up 6. Vegas Knights had 11. Total shots on goal, Flyers had 25. It's not bad, but I don't know how many of those shots on goal were quality shots on goal. Knights had 27. 2:46 in the third period. We get another Knights goal, a wrister by Holtz with assist by Hannafin, and Pietrangelo puts the Knights up 4-1. Maybe Drysdale may have screened Coley there, but damn, I mean, Vegas Knights don't lose when they score 4 goals. They are undefeated this season. They're 14-0 and a couple of OTs there, but they don't lose. So if they get 4 goals, watch out. And, man, we got to, I mean, the goaltending here is just absolutely atrocious. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, it's a lost season for goaltending as far as I guess I'm concerned here. And as far as Keith Jones and Danny Briere are concerned, they're not going to just go grab a goalie now to try and contend. They're not going to contend. They're going to play what they have. They have the 3-ring circus of Sam Ersson, who's now hurt again, Alexei Kolosov, and Ivan Fedotov, who Ivan has not played in about a month now. So maybe he'll get Saturday's game. I don't know. It'd be good to give him some time, I guess, at this point. I don't see what the point is of him wasting away up here, being healthy scratches and all that. Just seems kind of silly to me. 4:42. Flyers had a power play attempt. Hannafin got called on a holding call. Travis Konechny scores 14 seconds into the power play. 18th goal this season is another lone bright spot on this team, along with the Cates line right now. It's the 8th power play goal for Konechny. He's top 10 in the NHL in power play goals. We had assists by Owen Tippett and Morgan Frost. It was great passing around the ice by the Flyers, just moving the puck around, finding the open TK for the shot and the score. Flyers go on the power play again. 11:19 in the third. Mark Stone got called for tripping. Fortunately, the Flyers did squat with that. Couldn't score. And then 19:24, Vegas ices it. Empty net goal by Pearson. And it's a final score of 5-2. So, yeah, what do we have here? The same crap we've been having all year. Problems in the second period. Goaltending's an issue. Scoring on the power play. They scored one time. The power play's been better lately. Penalty kill. They took Travis Konechny off the penalty kill, which is somewhat surprising, but the way Brian Boucher laid it out, it sounds like that they're maybe just trying to limit his minutes, get Konechny off the penalty kill for now. Let him focus on the power play. Let him focus on his regular 5-for-5 line. See what we can do there. I don't think the Flyers really got burnt much on penalty kill. But in this game, it didn't matter. Vegas Golden Knights are just a superior club. Said one of the earliest franchise teams to win a championship or contend for the championship. 6 years in, they win a title. It's pretty impressive, and they just seem to get stronger and stronger year after year. The Flyers now go to 17-18-4, and I just see this club as just going or seesawing between wins and losses all season. I mean, I guess a 500 club still has a chance to contend and get the final seed in the playoffs, but you can't expect much of this club. I don't know what's going on with Sam Ersson. Unfortunately, if this is an ongoing issue, I don't know if it's surgery is an option at the end of the season or they just shut him down eventually, just considering a lost season for the Flyers and for Ersson. I don't know what he is. I really don't. And I don't know what to make of Kolosov. He's still young. He just turned 23. Youth is an asset in the NHL and on a rebuilding club, that's for sure. But I don't know. I don't know what to make of him. I really don't. Maybe the Flyers, Flyers defense, obviously, we still need a number one defenseman. We have some players. Travis Sanheim's a good player. Rasmus Ristolainen was having a good year. Rasmus is probably going to get traded. Sanheim will not get traded. But what is this club going to do? They're not going to buy. They're going to sell, and let's just hope that the moves that they make allow them to get better next season. Because this a game like this, it just makes you sick. And I know, they beat the San Jose Sharks and they shut them out, but the San Jose Sharks are not the Golden Knights. They stink. They stink as a club. They might be the worst team in the NHL, if not the worst. They're up there, or they're down there at the bottom of the standings. Golden Knights, one of the best clubs in the NHL. So playing them at home is very difficult. And now the Flyers have to go to Toronto, which is east, but you're going up north to Canada. So after Toronto trip, the Flyers will be back home. And let's just hope they can make it 500. I guess that's the best thing we can ask for. That's what I said going into the trip. If they can be a 500 club on the road, you'll take it and maybe try and have a winning record at home. Maybe you can contend. Maybe you can surprise. But and I'm not seeing much of an improvement from last year's team to this year's team. You like to go each year improve just a little bit, but they got some problems. And I don't know if they're going to get ironed out this year. All right, friends. Well, before I wrap this up here on It's a Wrap Sports Network, please, again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so all your friends, all your family know about It's a Wrap, know about Clear the Ice Flyers postgame show, know about all their other shows that we have on It's a Wrap Network. Check out the lineup here. I've said Saturday. I'm sorry. It's Sunday where the Flyers play the Maple Leafs. So they have travel days baked in here. Friday, Saturday, some days off. Probably need it. And they get to play Toronto. So we'll see how that goes. We got Matty B on the bump. He'll have the call. Make sure you tune in and go through it with him. Also, Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern, you have the wraparound with me, your boy Sal G. Look at that guy. Look at that smile. All happy. He's not smiling tonight, though. Not after this Flyers game. And we got the final word with Matty B, a nightly show on weeknights, Monday through Thursday. Make sure you check that out. Also, Birds Blast with Kyle Quinn. That's on every Thursday. Check that show out. And we have our Birds Flyby show, the Eagles postgame show. And we're going to talk about the Eagles on Sunday after their game with the Giants, the game that doesn't mean anything because Saquon Barkley is not going to go for the record. I don't know. Well, why didn't they let him go? It's 101 yards. But then, I was hearing some guys speak, some guys in writers and reporters and basically saying, oh, what if he's going in the third quarter and he's only got like 50 yards? Now you're going to, make him get 20, 30 carries. It's as the fan of me wants him to get the record. I get the business side of things. You want to shut him down. You don't want to risk getting hurt in a meaningless game. If you start Barkley, you got to start the rest of the offensive line, right? All the starters. So it's not just Barkley that has to start. So I understand the move, and it is the right move. So Eric Dickerson, go ahead and pound rocks because you didn't want Saquon to get it, but records are meant to be broken. So it'll eventually get broken, and you can whine and cry about it that, you did it in 16 games, and if Saquon would have did it, it would have been 17 games, and if it gets broken again, it'll be 18 games because the league's going to increase. But remember, Dickerson, you broke OJ's record, and that was done in 14 games. So how come it's cool that you did it in 16 games, and it's not cool if Saquon were to do it in 17? Anyway, just throwing that out there. But yeah, that's it for me tonight, folks. Hope you all have a great night. Hope you all have a great holiday. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's make 2025 better than 2024. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Peace. Where's my video? Peace out, everyone.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so. Everybody know I'm when it click through. Then it's about to be a trophy run.